Hey everybody, today's podcast I'm going to go through and explain how the Couples Romance Getaway pitch works, our booth, how the booth bus works, everything there is to know about how we sell the Couples Romance Getaway at the home shows or the boat shows or whatever it is that we're doing. So take a look and watch with me.
Welcome to the Ben Plikerd podcast. Ben is a hardworking, fun-loving guy that loves to balance lots of plates. Whether or not he's good at it, that's another story. Ben grew up in Syracuse, Indiana, and as an entrepreneur, he has learned the right, wrong, and really wrong way to do things. Ben often says he has multiple PhDs in mistakes. Join us on another interesting story on why Ben is the way he is, what he has learned the hard way, or what a day in the life of an entrepreneur is really like. No episode will ever be the same. Thanks for tuning in.
Hi, can I tell you about the Couples Romance Getaway?
Sure, what have you got going on?
Oh, great, wonderful. So, where do you live?
I live in Goshen.
Oh, okay, so you're not that far away from us. Yeah, we're in Syracuse, halfway between Fort Wayne and South Bend. You know where that is, right?
I do, yes.
Oh, wonderful, perfect. So, I own Brook Point, and that's a picture of my place there. I'm on 30 acres, got a mile and a half of walking trails. I have an indoor heated saltwater swimming pool. It's 89 degrees, and that's stamped one of my rooms. It's $349 for 2 nights. I decorate the room with candles and rose petals. I have sparkling cider on ice waiting for you when you get there. Then I give you a discount card you can use at some local restaurants. You get back from dinner, you call down to the front desk. We deliver 2 chocolate lava cakes, coffee or milk to your room. I give you free breakfast both mornings with a jacuzzi suite.
And that was for 2 nights?
That's 2 nights, and that's our everyday price.
Okay, that is a really good deal.
Yeah. I've got a show special. Would you like to hear about that?
Sure.
Okay. Well, wait, there's more. So I sell it today on a certificate. It's good for 2 years. I give you everything that I told you about here. Plus, I give you 2 30-minute massages. And instead of $349, $189. 2 nights, 2 massages, $189. You don't book anything today. You don't choose dates today. You just buy it today. And then you have 2 years to choose your dates. Where else can you get all of this and 2 30-minute massages for $189?
And that's for 2 nights. That's not per night?
That's 2 nights. That's 2 nights.
Well, that is a really good deal. Where do I sign up for that?
Just need you to fill that out and a credit card to start, and I can get you started. So that is an example of a pitch, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through and explain how we do everything. So this is our Couples Romance Getaway booth that we have for, right now we're at the Indianapolis Boat and Travel Show. And our booth setup looks the same regardless of where we go. We have a foam tile flooring. We have some retractable signs on both sides. You can see one over there behind Kevin. This is our backdrop, the Couples Romance Getaway. It's lit up with some lights up the top. Lighting up your booth is very important, we have found. You can see how it just collapses really easily. It sits on top of 2 4-foot tables that we put some black tablecloths over. The sales table is got pictures, and it's glass top, and then we have a TV inside here that just continually loops our video. This is the same video that we have showing in the hotel at Brook Point. You see how there's different pictures on each one. We have our brochure holders with the 2-night Couples Romance Getaway. We have our lead cards that we enter people into winning. We give 1 night away for each one that we have people fill out. When we scan all these in, and then they get 1 text message that says, hey, thanks for stopping by the Couples Romance Getaway booth. If you're interested in signing up, let us know, and we will, if you missed our opportunity to buy one, and we actually provide a link for them to buy one right there on the spot. We print, fold, stuff them a letter once a year, and then we also send them a text and a phone call once a year. So about reminding them about the Couples Romance Getaway. At some shows, we do the certificates. We do the countdown on how many certificates are available yet, and then we do the enter to win box. So that's what we do right now. So the booth bus we built about 8 years ago or so, and in comes out here. We have storage in here. The TV's up underneath here. We have filing cabinets. We have a music player with the speakers that are mounted underneath here. Not sure if you can see them underneath here or not. We have retractable cables. I took the ends off the cables and routed them correct so we could use them for how we wanted them. One of these retractable cables goes out and powers the lights up above. The other retractable cable comes out and goes to where we provide outlet power. So each one is 50 foot. We have cables here, HDMI cables, so when we do other shows that we bring big TVs, we can hook up the same display that goes there to that TV to other big TVs. So that comes in handy. Our chairs fit in here, and same with this portable TV, we actually have that sit there too. So everything in our booth bus, or everything in our booth, the retractable signs, the backdrop, the tables, the chairs, the flooring, it all fits inside of this booth bus. We have, so like I said, we have the retractable cables, lots of power outlets for people charging their cell phones, things like that. We have individual power controllers here for everybody's, like we can turn off and on, off the backlight here. So at night, that's what we'll do. We'll turn that off. One of those goes to the refrigerator. We have a refrigerator. This cash drawer here that we have is actually just for pencils and pens. We have some actual cables to plug in your cell phones right here. We have another surge protector for more things. We have an Echo device that we use to play music here. We have a trash can and more filing cabinets. In our filing cabinets, we keep all of our storage for all of our paper deals and things like that. So like we've got the 2 nights, we got different prices for the 2 nights, and then those are where those are kept. So this is our setup here. Let me explain the certificate counts here. So on the table we have our certificates available, and these certificates we utilize and count down how many certificates we sold the previous year, and that's how many we allocate for selling this time of year. When we have this, every sale that we make, we count down how many certificates we have left. And what this does is when people are at the table, we're trying to get them to convince them to actually make a sale. That seems to work pretty darn well when we actually do that. Because then it's like it's like, oh wait, there's only 12 of them. Oh wait, there's only 15 of them, and that really helps convince them. That's like, hey, you know, I should probably consider doing this just a little bit. So putting the certificate count on the table has really seemed to have helped drive sales a little bit more, and we just started doing that about 2 years ago or so. When we designed this brochure, we really wanted to make sure that we start out, because the first thing that people see is when they're walking by our booth is they see Syracuse, Indiana. And people are like, where is Syracuse, Indiana at? And then that's where we actually show them the map, because most of the time people don't know where that is. And so we kind of go through and explain where that is and how to get there from wherever they are. We try to make sure that this brochure answered every question that they had. And if you remember right, when I was walking through the brochure, I kind of started out from bottom up. I learned to write upside down for all of these things. I really clearly try to outline that it's for a 2-night brochure or a 2-night package for this one, because I can't tell you how many times people, like in that demonstration video you just saw a little bit ago, where Kevin was saying, so that's 2 nights, that's 2 nights. I can't begin to tell you how often that happens. It's continuously. They will ask, is that 2 nights? 2 nights? And every time. And then even when we go to do the deal, they're like, so that's just 1 night, right? And I'm like, no, it's 2 nights. So I clearly, every time we're going through this brochure, I actually literally have them, go through, and I say, it's 2, it's 2, it's 2, it's 2. And that helps, reiterate in their minds that it is for 2 nights. So anyway, this is how we handle that. You saw me walk through and kind of go through this, and then they always come back and say, hey, that $349 price that's the right price. I mean, that's a good deal. And then all of a sudden when we throw out that other paperwork out there, then all of a sudden it's like, wow, that's a good deal. So it's a pretty good process. We developed this over the course of several years, and it has really turned into be an apple selling experience. I never thought when I bought Brook Point I'd have to turn it into a destination hotel, because it seems like that's all I can get is a destination hotel customers. But anyway, it seems to be working out pretty good for us. So then I think the best part of this whole process is we designed it so we can hook up a winch in the trailer, and on both sides we can actually just pull that sucker right in. We can wheel this whole entire booth bus right out into the trailer, and it is ready to be shipped out to the storage unit and then ready for the next show. It's fantastic. So thanks for letting me explain how the booth bus process works with our sales, and thanks so much for watching.